From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Hey, good evening, folks. Here's what we have in store. Here's the deal. I'm just going to give it to you straight. Looks like more rain is coming. That's over the next 12 to 24 hours, too, so we'll have to keep a close eye on that. But I think a cool down is expected this week. That's really the main story over the next 5 days or so. A little bit of a clipper system as we head into the midweek. There might be some more showers to go along with that cool down as we head over the next several days. I think that'll be about a Tuesday to Wednesday issue, but I'll discuss that more here in just a few moments. First, let's see what we have in store over the next several hours. Clouds starting to increase in their density over the next several hours through tonight, namely. Notice here, though, starting to develop some showers off the coast. Start pushing east with time here. Check this out. As we're heading through early hours of tomorrow morning, if you have any Monday or Sunday plans, rather, as we head through 8, 9, 10 o'clock, especially along the coast, Trinity County, even western portions of Siskiyou County, well, check this out. Pretty widespread showers across the area. Those push east past I-5. More development up in Modoc County in the East Mountains as well. So it looks like all of us, at least to some extent or another, probably going to get some rain tomorrow. It's not going to be an all-day washout, but I think a lot of us, in pretty much all counties across North State, will probably see some rain at some point. Now, some of us might not see any rain at all. It'll probably going to be pretty overcast, though. It's a kind of crummy day. That is kind of the scientific term, so to speak. All in all, though, I think the rain chances are looking a little bit higher. They move out pretty quickly as we head into Monday, and it looks like we have a pretty nice Monday in store, to be honest with you. I really don't see anything wrong with this forecast here. And then as we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday, as mentioned, we get this little bit of a system that comes in from the north, that droops south across the area. That provides our next shower chances that aren't particularly high, but they are there. Notice there, as we head through midweek, that's what I'm talking about, as that system drops out. Lots of cool air with that one as well, so that's really also kind of one of the key culprits of the cool down. But in the meantime, let's take a look at these rain chances. Through Wednesday, the rainfall totals look like they're maxed out, probably along the coast, which is to be expected west of I-5. Actually, check that out down by Quincy, Chico, down in the valley, just north there by Chester. It's actually fairly high. We're talking about a solid inch and a half of rain down there. But of course, you head up towards Modoc County, even portions of eastern Siskiyou County and the East Mountains, you're not getting quite as much in the way of rain totals as a whole. But yeah, we're definitely picking up a solid inch on average, especially west of I-5 and down here just east of the valley, especially just on the other side, Chico there. So interesting little forecast here over the next several days. Fascinatingly enough, we're actually a little bit below average as we head into the last week of October, or at least we're expected to be for the precipitation outlook here. So I don't think we're going to get quite as much rain here as we're closing out October and heading into November. First things first, though, let's see what we have in store for temperatures. It's always the baseline that you want to look at. Again, cooling trend, it's this thing here. That's what's kind of keeping us cooler. Warm air kind of gets wedged in between these two kind of cooler spots, and then we might warm up by the end of the week as this gets pushed out of here. Notice this big old warm wedge. That'll eventually push in there, but I think that's for later on. I think that's going to be by next weekend that we might even see a warming trend. In the meantime, though, yeah, don't think that's what's in store. As for the wave heights for tonight, really not looking too remarkable, about 10, 15 nautical miles off the coast. You're talking 5, 6 feet, and then along the coast, you're kind of, consistent there with the 3 or 4 feet. It does start to swell up just a little bit as that system moves a little bit closer inland, especially that key kind of like 20 to 25 nautical miles offshore area, maybe up to 6 to 7 feet. Not looking too bad, though. As for lows tonight, or really kind of lows into Sunday morning, to be honest with you, along the valley, we're keeping consistent with the 50s there. Out there in Modoc County, you're in the lower 40s with some 30s mixed there in, see, right there, Toolbake, 36, yeah, all right, starting to look familiar. We're starting to get cooler here, that's for sure. Along the coast, consistent 50s once again there. Then you head out towards the East Mountains. Like I said, 39 in Bernie, 44 there at Lassen Park, 44 in Chester. Then you head down Quincy and Portola, you're talking lower 40s again. So we're definitely cooling down. This is definitely a sign of the times that I was talking about there. As for tomorrow, though, as a whole, for the highs, not doing too bad, but it really is kind of a sign of things to come. Check this cool down out. Valley, consistent 60s there. You head out towards Weaverville and Trinity County, you do start seeing some 70s mixed into the batch there, but they're very few and far between. Along the coast, we're consistently in the lower 60s. Up here in Siskiyou County, widespread 50s. And then Modoc County, check it out there, 59. You're talking 55. You're talking 60s maybe in some of the warmer spots. So yeah, that's that cool down I'm talking about. You really see that taking effect tomorrow, and then that just kind of lasts throughout the week in some variation or another. It's not necessarily going to be this cool all week, but we are definitely cooling down pretty notably here over the next several days. Rain chances as we head through tomorrow, that's what I'm talking about there. We'll keep a close eye on that, see how that evolves. But notice here, Mount Shasta up here in Siskiyou County, yeah, you see those temperatures? Definitely cooler, at least compared to the last week or two when we were seeing 60s and even 70s. Same for all tourists down there in Modoc County. Check it out there, 50s there midweek again. So yeah, we're consistently getting those trends down, down, down in terms of those temperatures. Along the valley, much of the same, a little bit cooler still. We were seeing 90s not too long ago. Now we're a good 20 degrees cooler through midweek, with these temperatures staying pretty consistently in the lower 70s all the way through midweek. Notice by the weekend, that's what I was talking about. We might be picking kind of temperatures back up, but that's a little bit of a ways out. Mike will have more information with you as we continue through the week to see how that evolves. In the meantime, though, like I said, that cool down is really the story. Consistent 50s along the coast as well. As you head further inland, yeah, consistent 60s there is a decent bet. Perhaps even lower 60s by the end of the week, to be honest with you there, as that cold brunt of the air kind of moves into the area. Weaverville, down here, we're talking Trinity County. Yeah, there you go. More lower 60s there. Thankfully, though, besides Tuesday and Wednesday, it doesn't look that moist. I think most of the week is actually pretty dry. But I'll tell you what, that cool down is definitely putting us back where we should be for this time of year.